Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be explaining about a Chomsky normal form. Before going to this concept, let us see what is a normal form. So when you are reducing the grammar gets reduced, but it does not in the standardized format. Why? Because the right hand side productions have no specific format. So in order to standardize the grammar, normalization is performed by using normal forms. Normalization is nothing but you have to get the grammar into a standard form. Okay. So in context free grammar, we have to standardized the right hand side productions by using two different types of normal forms. One is Chomsky normal form, second one is Greback normal form. Okay, so what is a normal form? You have to standardize the right hand side productions of a grammar. For that we are using either Chomsky normal form or Greback normal form. Let us see what is a Chomsky normal form. A context-free grammar is in Chomsky normal form if all its productions are in the following form. What are those forms? A tends to A or A tends to BC. So whenever you say the context-free grammar is in Chomsky normal form, then all the productions must be in the form of two-length variable or a single terminal. Okay, the right hand side productions of a context-free grammar must have a standard format. What is that standard format in Chomsky normal form? That is either a terminal or either two-length variable. So this is the standard format for Chomsky normal form. Here A, B, C are non-terminals, or we can call it as a variable set, and small a, lowercase is what we can call it as terminals, and these two we can call it as productions. So any grammar is a combination of variables, terminals, productions and start symbol. Here the start symbol is A. Okay, so whenever you can say the grammar is in Chomsky normal form, all the productions must be either A tends to A. That means all the right hand productions must be a single terminal or two length variable. Okay, let us see how to convert the given context free grammar into Chomsky normal form. So the first step is remove null productions as well as unit productions in the given grammar. Okay, so whenever you need to convert the context free grammar into Chomsky normal form, first you have to remove all the null productions as well as unit productions. So you can watch my previous videos for how to eliminate null productions as well as unit productions in the context free grammar. Okay, next, what is the second step? Introduce a new non-terminal, okay, for each terminal. Suppose for example in your grammar you have two terminals, one is A and second one is B. You have to introduce a new non-terminal, that is a variable for each terminal. So for small a you have to introduce variable A. Similarly for B you have to introduce one more variable B, and now these two must add to new variable set, that is V dash. Okay, next V dash is now in Chomsky normal form. Okay, later I will explain all this by taking an example. Okay, next, replace each production. For example, if you have a production and the production must have more than two length variables. Okay, so after replacing all terminals with non-terminals, you have non-terminals productions in the right hand side. So, and the length must be more than 2. If the length is 2, then it is in Chomsky normal form, isn't it? So, if the length is more than 2, then only you can perform this step. Okay. So, you can keep B1 same as it is and introduce a new non-terminal C. Now, this C will be replaced with B2 to Bn, so on. Repeat this step for all the productions, and the productions must replace with 2 length. Okay. So, let us see an example. Here you can see one example. Generate a grammar for the language L is equals to A power n, B power n such that n greater than or equals to 1. Okay, so this is the language and you have to generate a context free grammar for this language. So when you are giving n value as 1, so what is the string obtained from this language? A power 1, B power 1, that is the occurrence is AB. Next, when you are giving n as 2, what is the string obtained? AA, BB. When n is 3, AAA, BBB, like that, so on. Okay. So, let the grammar G is equal to VTPS, and now how to write a production. Here, what is the starting production? AB. Now, this AB is nothing but S. Okay. So, this S will be nothing but a variable. What are the terminals you have? A and B. So, the terminal set contains AB. Next. So, you have one production, that is S tends to AB. Next. So, when you consider this AB as S, what is the other production you got? ASB. So, ASB. So, by using these two productions, you get this string. So, you can take S tends to A, S, B and replace this S as A, S and B and replace this S as AB. So, you got 3A's, 3B's. Okay, like that you can do for all. So, the final production for this grammar is S tends to ASB or AB and the starting production is S. Now, you have to convert this context free grammar into Chomsky normal form. What is the first rule? You have to eliminate null productions as well as unit productions. In this given grammar, we don't have any null productions as well as unit productions. What are null productions? A grammar which is in the form of S tends to epsilon. We don't have this type of grammars. Okay. So, what is unit productions? Like you have S tends to A. Like that you have unit productions. We don't have this type of productions, so that we don't have any null productions as well as unit productions in the given grammar. Next, consider let the grammar G dash is equal to V dash T P dash S, which is in the form of Chomsky normal form. Okay. So, the context free grammar VTPS, after converting this normal form, what are the changes you can see here? Variables and productions. Only these two are changed. The remaining terminals and start symbols are as it is. Only the changes are applicable into variable set as well as production set. Okay. So, what is the rule 2? Introduce a new non-terminal for each terminal in the given grammar. What are the terminals we have? A, B. For A, I am introducing a new terminal CA. And for B, I am introducing one more terminal, that is CB. Now, these two are new terminals which must be added to the variable set V dash. Okay. So that the V dash is equal to, already we have S, and what are the new terminals we have? CA and CB. Replace the terminals A and B with their corresponding non-terminal. So what is the corresponding non-terminal? A is CA, B is CB. So what is the grammar here? S tends to ASB or AB. Okay. So replace the terminals. So what are the terminals in the previous symbol? A, B. So this A will be replaced with CA. This A will be replaced with CA and B will be replaced with CB. Then the grammar is nothing but S tends to CA, CB. So S tends to CA, CB. So which is already in the form of CNF because this is two-length variable. Okay. Next, the other production which is not in the context, Chomsky normal form is CASB. That is the production S tends to the other production. What is the other production here? S tends to ASB. Okay. So S tends to A, S, B. So this A will be replaced with other non-terminal CA and B will replaced with other non-terminal CB. Okay. So now this is not in the form of Chomsky normal form because which is the length is greater than 2. So apply another rule. So when the length is not greater than 2, what you have to do? So the first symbol must be same. The remaining productions you can take other new non-terminal. Okay. So what is the production here? S tends to CAS, CB. So this is the production. S tends to CAS, CB. So you can keep the first non-terminal as it is and introduce new non-terminal. So what is the new non-terminal here? X. Okay. So what is X? X is SCB. Okay. Now these two productions are also in the form of Chomsky normal form because these two are also in the length of 2 length. Okay. For example, if you have a production like this, some CA, S, A, some B. Okay. So you can consider this as X. So and repeat the same step. Okay. That means X tends to S, A and B. Now this is also not less than 2. So again these two can replace it as Y. Okay, like that you can do the same. But here we have all the right hand productions of length 2. Okay, so that you can stop the procedure and introduce this new non-terminal into the variable set. Now the Chomsky normal form variable set is S, CA, CB are new non-terminals for the terminals and X is after applying rule 3. So now the given grammar is converted into CNF because all the productions are in the form of either A tends to A or A tends to B. See, all the productions of right hand side are 2 length productions. So this is S tends to CAX. Okay, so this is one production. Next, X tends to SCB. So what about this? This is the previous production. S tends to CACB. You can write all those productions in one place and all must be in the form of either A tends to BC or A tends to A. Then only you can say the given grammar is in Chomsky normal form. Thank you.